My colleague Priyanka Deo joins us with the latest details at this point. Priyanka, it's now confirmed that the suspect is a 29-year-old Afghan national who entered the US in 2021 as part of a Biden-era program?
Yeah, it was carried out. He was 29 years old, Afghan national Rahmanullah Lakanwal. It's a very vivid example of what experts have warned about since 2021. And this is across the board. It's not really a Democrat-Republican issue. The Biden administration's mass admissions of Afghan evacuees were rushed. They were weakly vetted. They were structurally flawed. Approximately 80,000 people came in after the fall of Kabul. So, if he entered during this time, then this incident directly touches the humanitarian parole program, which is what they called it, under which these 80,000 Afghans were brought in with incomplete documentation, incomplete identities, and in many cases, no verifiable records at all because the Afghan state had collapsed. So multiple Inspector General reports later confirmed what insiders already knew here, that biometric checks were rushed, screening was abbreviated, and thousands were admitted before full security clearance. So that was the price of speed, but the bigger flaw was what happened after arrival, or rather what didn't happen. So following up this vetting, secondary interviews, rescreening, and long-term monitoring were supposed to continue as the files were verified. Instead, the system lost track of many of these evacuees entirely. So the US never fully confirmed many identities, never validated the missing documents, never created uniform oversight mechanisms. And now you have a man who carried out an ambush-style attack on a National Guard troop just blocks outside the White House, raising the exact question that Americans have been quietly asking for years, that who exactly entered this country under the Biden era's rushed evacuation. So it's already triggered a massive federal response, including deployment of, as you said, the additional 500 National Guard members to DC. But that only underscores the core issue, which is a security gap at the border, or in vetting eventually becomes a security incident on ground domestically and at home. So it's not really about stigmatizing Democrats or Republicans, but it's about acknowledging a policy failure and lack of follow-up. The Biden administration did promise at the time rigorous multi-layered checks, which never happened, and today's evidence of that.
As far as this investigation is concerned, though, Priyanka, are investigators revealing anything about the suspect's background, his movements, and whether he acted alone, or is it too early at this stage?
He did act alone. That was confirmed. He's 29 years old, as I said before. He was actually shot by responding officers and taken into custody with non-life-threatening injuries. He reportedly acted alone. That's not officially confirmed. No second suspect, though, has been identified at all. Early reports indicate that he did enter the U.S. in 2021, and the motive is still unknown. So investigators have not labeled it officially as terrorism as of right now. There's no manifesto, communications, or organizational ties that have been publicly or officially released. Officials have not provided any details either about the suspect's background beyond his immigration status.